Hello, this is Kate from Daily Tarot Girl, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And for this week's reading, I am using the Slavic Legends Tarot. Okay, so I'm going to draw 3 cards. Each card is going to represent a segment of the upcoming week, and my intention is to get ideas and kind of an overview of some of the energies and opportunities that will be coming our way this week. So I'm excited that I am going to be offering a free tarot workshop. I haven't set the date yet, and I haven't got the sign up stuff ready, but I'm just teasing that I'm going to announce it in the next few days. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a really fun free tarot workshop. Okay, so let's dive in. So let's begin with the first card. The first card is for, it's upside down. Okay, let's see if they're all, interesting. Okay, so this card is reversed. Now, I don't read reverse tarot cards, and I actually shuffle my deck in such a way so that they don't show up reversed, but for some reason, something happened and this guy showed up reversed. So I'm gonna challenge myself here and read this card reversed. First, I'm just going to turn him upright and then I'll reverse him again. I just need to see him upright first. All right, so the card for Monday and Tuesday is I'm just adjusting the lighting a little bit here. Okay, so the beginning of the week we have King of Wands, and of course, he was reversed. I'm going to reverse him again. Sorry, I keep going back and forth here. So the King of Wands is typically he's very driven. He's very focused. He knows exactly what he wants and he knows how to get it. And he's super energetic and very connected to his values and what he's passionate about, and he knows how to pursue his passion and make his way in the world. And that is his source of power, is being able to connect deeply to what he's passionate about, what is important to him, and then go off and pursue that. And that's kind of his claim to fame. So because he's reversed, it kind of indicates a lessening of that energy or some sort of blockage. So what I see here is that there's some kind of difficulty. There's a gap between connecting with what you're passionate about and your calling in life and what really fires you up and lights you up, that spark of inspiration. There's this gap between that and then taking action. So what I see with this card is that you might have issues with getting clear on what you're passionate about and getting this spark of inspiration, but then not knowing what to do with it, not knowing how to move forward with it. And so this is that really frustrating thing that happens to creative people and to artists and to everyone really, where you may get an idea for something or get really fired up about something, but then you're like, but how do I do this thing? How do I carry it out? What is it going to look like? And you kind of get lost in the details. And so that might be something that happens at the beginning of the week. So I'm hoping the other 2 cards are going to give us some ideas as to how to handle that, how to work with that. So the next card we have is for the middle of the week, and we have the 4 of Wands. Okay. So 4 of Wands is a very stable and harmonious card. This is about creating stability and really enjoying and nurturing stability in your life and especially in your home life and in your relationships. So midweek is a good time to just hang out at home, have a little bit of downtime. It might also be a good time to connect with family members, connect with your significant other, checking in with friends, community. This is a very, I want to say a low-key kind of card. Midweek is a time to, how do I put this? Midweek is not a good time to charge forward with plans or to put pressure on yourself to be super productive or super creative. This is a time to just kind of hold space, if that makes sense. So when I look at this card, I see the 4 posts or the 4 wands, and it's in the shape of like a square, and it's like holding a space for something. And I'm trying to think of a way to describe this in a better way that actually makes a little bit more sense. But it's like midweek, it's good to just pay attention to the space that you're in. And the most obvious thing is to pay attention to the energy in your home. Do you need to make changes? Do you need to bring in some fresh energy? Do you need to nurture certain relationships? Or just give yourself some downtime? I feel like this is kind of like a breather card. It's like the angstiness of the reversed King of Wands is followed by kind of an easy card. It's like, hey, take it easy. And don't forget to celebrate midweek. Celebrate something, even in a small way. There's this air of celebration and dancing and coming together with the 4 of Wands that's really, really beautiful. Okay, end of the week. We have the 9 of Coins. And the 9 of Coins, I like this card because it's, again, kind of like the 4 of Wands. I think of this as an easy card. It's a card of just kind of coasting and taking it easy. The 9 of Coins is a card of wealth, and really it represents not having to really work too hard or struggle to get the things that you want or the things that you need. But it's also about enjoying what you have and enjoying the moment, not being in this big rush or this big hurry to move on to the next thing or to create something new or to create something better. It's about just kind of being in the now and not putting that pressure on yourself to be better or more than who you are or to get to a better place. It's like, just take a chill pill, take a deep breath, and just settle into where you are at. And there is this feeling of luxury and luxuriating in the present moment. Now, this card depicts a woman covered in jewels, and coins. So at first glance, you think, oh, this card is about physical luxury. But as I sit with this card, I feel like, no, this is about being able to enter into an unhurried pace of life. And that feels luxurious. And you don't have to have a lot of money to do this. This is something you can do at any moment, even if you're just doing it for a moment. You don't have to enter into this slow pace for an entire day, but just entering into the present moment and just being in the now. That's what I get with the 9 of Coins. Okay, so let's kind of put it all together here. There is this card of struggle, which is the King of Wands reversed. To me is a card of kind of struggling with sort of figuring out what you're going to do, where you're going to go, kind of feeling this urge to have a plan and to have a strategy and to have a better sense of who you are and what you want and where you're going, but kind of struggling with that a little bit. And then the next 2 cards are cards really of ease. So I think that that's interesting. Now, what I get from this spread is that you aren't going to figure things out here by thinking about it and by forcing anything. Only by kind of letting go and focusing on other life areas are you going to be able to figure things out. So if you're struggling to make sense of something or to get clear on your plans moving forward, take a break and focus on something else. Like focus on your relationship for a little bit. Focus on creating harmony within yourself. Focus on the energy in your home. You know, maybe one thing that I like to do when I'm stuck is I will take an afternoon to just do cleaning. And I vacuum and I dust and I clean my bathroom. And there's something about that. Oh, hello, Merlina. How's it going, girl? Hey, Merlina. Okay, so what was I saying? I was talking about vacuuming. That's probably why she jumped up. She was like, Mom, here, this reading's boring. Everyone's bored. Okay, and she just knocked over all my cards. Okay, Merlina. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, take a break. If you're stuck, if you're trying to figure things out, you might need to take a little bit of a break and do something different. And that's just going to change the energy of things, and you're going to be able to come back to things with like a fresh state of mind. Good girl. Okay, so I'm going to say a few more things about these cards, but I want to really... no, don't do that. She wants to rub her face on the microphone. Okay. Okay, good girl. Yep. So, where was I? I keep getting distracted here. I always invite you to jump in here and give your own 2 cents on these cards. Let me know if there's a message or something that you're picking up on that I didn't mention. And I'm just going to attempt to read these cards with my cat, putting her face in them, because I feel like there's a couple more things I want to say before I end the video. Okay. I think the message of these cards is that you're going to figure things out. If there's things that you're struggling to understand, if you're struggling to get more of a sense of direction in life, if you're struggling to find a way to express yourself and find your passion, you're going to be able to figure things out this week, but it's not going to come from struggling or from trying. It's going to come from kind of going with the flow, relaxing, just being in the present moment. That's what I get with the Four of Wands and the Knight of Coins. And I think my cat is saying, reading's over. Pay attention to me now. So I invite you to add your own 2 cents in the comments below. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this reading helpful. I hope it gave you some ideas. And be sure to check out my website, dailytarotgirl.com. I'm going to put the link in the notes just below this video. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a really good week.